Exploring Linguistic Anthropology. Understanding language in cultural contexts. Introduction. Linguistic anthropology is a field of study that examines the relationship between language and culture, exploring how language shapes and is shaped by social, cultural, and historical contexts. By studying language in its cultural context, linguistic anthropologists gain insights into human behavior, cognition, identity, and social organization. Here's a guide to understanding linguistic anthropology and methods for studying language in culture. Define linguistic anthropology. Linguistic anthropology is a subfield of anthropology that focuses on the study of language as a cultural phenomenon. It explores the ways in which language reflects and influences social structures, power dynamics, identity formation, and cultural practices within societies around the world. Explore language diversity. Linguistic anthropologists study the diversity of languages spoken by human societies, including their structure, grammar, vocabulary, and usage patterns. They investigate how languages evolve over time, adapt to changing social contexts, and interact with other languages through processes such as borrowing, code switching, and language contact. Examine language and identity. Language plays a central role in shaping individual and group identities within society. Linguistic anthropologists examine how language choices, dialects, accents, and linguistic practices contribute to the construction of identity markers such as ethnicity, nationality, gender, age, and social class. Investigate language and socialization. Language serves as a primary means of socialization, transmitting cultural norms, values, beliefs, and knowledge from one generation to the next. Linguistic anthropologists study language socialization processes within families, communities, and educational institutions, exploring how children learn language and acquire communicative competence in their cultural context. Analyze language and power. Language is intimately tied to issues of power, authority, and social inequality within societies. Linguistic anthropologists examine how language is used to negotiate social hierarchies, assert dominance, and maintain or challenge existing power structures. They investigate linguistic practices such as linguistic imperialism, linguistic discrimination, and language policy and planning. Employ ethnographic methods. Linguistic anthropologists often conduct ethnographic fieldwork to study language in its cultural context. They engage in participant observation, interviews, surveys, and language documentation to collect data on language use, social interactions, and cultural practices within specific communities or contexts. Use discourse analysis. Discourse analysis is a methodological approach used by linguistic anthropologists to analyze language use in social and cultural contexts. They examine the structure, content, and context of spoken or written texts to uncover underlying meanings, ideologies, and power dynamics embedded within discourse. Collaborate with communities. Linguistic anthropologists work collaboratively with communities and language speakers to conduct research, preserve endangered languages, and promote linguistic and cultural revitalization efforts. They advocate for language rights, linguistic diversity, and inclusive language policies that respect and empower marginalized communities. Apply findings to real-world issues. Linguistic anthropologists apply their research findings to address real-world issues such as language revitalization, bilingual education, language policy development, and cross-cultural communication. They work with policymakers, educators, and community leaders to develop culturally relevant and linguistically sensitive interventions. Foster cross-disciplinary collaboration. Linguistic anthropology intersects with other fields such as sociology, psychology, linguistics, and cultural studies, fostering cross-disciplinary collaboration and dialogue. By integrating insights from diverse disciplines, linguistic anthropologists gain a more holistic understanding of language and culture in society. Conclusion. Linguistic anthropology offers a unique lens through which to study the complex interplay between language and culture. By exploring language diversity, identity construction, socialization processes, power dynamics, and employing ethnographic methods, discourse analysis, collaborating with communities, applying findings to real-world issues, and fostering cross-disciplinary collaboration, linguistic anthropologists deepen our understanding of the role of language in shaping human societies and promoting cultural diversity and social justice. So, embrace the study of linguistic anthropology and embark on a journey of exploration and discovery into the fascinating world of language and culture.